Hello, in this 1.20.1 KubeJS Forge video, we're going to be going over how to make certain items require a tool to break them. For this example, we're going to use a comment suggestion to ensure that you have to use an axe to break an oak log. Before we get started, if this video is informative, please give it a like. And also comment with any further questions or video ideas. Also, this video series and my channel is brought to you by BisectHosting, and I'll be getting into more information about their services later in the video. But for now, let's get started. So as we can see, we're using the block events.modification event. We're passing the event keyword in, and then inside is where we do the logic. The first thing we need to do is, since we're assuming that we need to we need to incorporate this for every single wood type. I have them all defined here in an array. So oak, spruce, birch, jungle, dark oak, and acacia. And then next, for each of the wood types, we need to do oak, spruce, birch, jungle, dark oak, and acacia each. So we're going to do an array, a for each array for that. First, we need to define the blocks. So by logs, I'm assuming we mean logs, wood, so the full bark texture block, as well as the stripped variants for both. And here I'm using concatenation to pass in whatever the wood is. So for the first pass, it's going to do oak log, oak wood, stripped oak log, and stripped oak wood. The next pass is going to do spruce log, spruce wood, stripped spruce log, and stripped spruce wood. And it's going to do the same thing throughout the array. So now for each of these blocks, we need to actually do the event.modify event. So we're going to simply change for each block. We need to do event.modify. We're passing in B. I didn't want to name the same thing. I didn't want to name this variable block, so I'm calling it B. And then block, that's the keyword that we need to do with that. And then inside that, we need to change it to require the tool. And we simply do that with block.requiresTool is equal to true. You could do the opposite. You can make a block not require a tool to be broken, and you would simply be applying false to that. Before we test this in game, I would like to give a shout out to my server hosting partner, BisectHosting. This is a great Minecraft server hosting service. They also offer server hosting for over 80 other games, but in regards to Minecraft, you can pre-install over 2,000 modpacks automatically. They offer 24/7, 365 customer support that can help troubleshoot your server and mods. You have full file access for your mods, plugins, or config files, whatever you need. You can also choose a server hosting location from across 20 locations around the world to help give you an acceptable latency. And then finally, they offer advanced DDoS protection. Again, thank you to BisectHosting for supporting my channel, and I'm happy to support their great services in return. Check out my affiliate link in the description below. That will bring you to this website, and it will give some great information that can help inform a possible purchase. So let us switch now to in-game here. As you can see, I have a couple examples already placed in game here. So I have a normal log. I have a normal wood. So again, the full bark texture block, a stripped log, and a stripped wood. And for all of these, as you can see, I'm only going to do this one. But as you will see, when this breaks, nothing drops. And the same property applies to the other three. So if this video was informative, please give it a like and comment with any further questions. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a great day.